Hello friends, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm back here in Genshin Impact because I'm going to be doing a character showcase. And that showcase is of everyone's favorite zombie, Qiqi. Now if you're wondering why I've decided to showcase Qiqi today, that is because a lot of people think that Qiqi is the worst 5-star in the game, and at one point I agreed with that statement, but that was until I actually built her fully. Now, in case you didn't already know, Qiqi can be a fantastic healer in Spiral Abyss, especially with her C6, which revives a party member when they are dead every 15 minutes. But unfortunately, I don't have C6 Qiqi, thank God. Now, besides being a healer, I know that there are these very few people in the world that build Qiqi as a physical DPS. I was not one of those people, but today I am going to be one of those people because we are going to be not only building her as a physical DPS, but we are also going to be trying her as a melt DPS. Now, I've seen one person do this before, and it would be ItsPaikon, so the credit goes to them for this video. Make sure you go watch it, because they are a lot better at building Qiqi than I am. But first, we are just going to be doing the straight-up healing test, so let's put on her recommended set 4-piece ocean-hued clam and see how much she can heal. I'm pretty much just going to be taking the artifacts from my Kokomi. I know she does scale off HP, so I did get a few of the pieces changed to be attack. As you can see, this one has 10% attack bonus on it, and I also have a specific attack stance for Qiqi, and I also have an attack goblet, and she's just going to be taking this healing bonus crown, which I know has a lot of HP on it from my Kokomi, but it does have 31 flat attack, which is better than nothing. But she now has a 5-piece ocean-hued clam set, so let's get rid of this. And since Qiqi's healing scales off of attack, we can give her this flower instead. You might remember this flower from my building my first 5-star video. It is originally for my Shenhe, but I don't have Shenhe, so I'm just using it wherever I can. Anyways, for her weapon, she's not going to be having a 2-star weapon, but for this test she's going to have Sacrificial Sword because of its passive, and also Energy Recharge, which is good. If you didn't know, her elemental skill cooldown is really long, so this passive helps with that a lot. Now for constellations, she is C0, thank God. And her talents are 6, 7, 7, and I'm a little bit upset about this because to build Qiqi I had to use some of my Shenhe books that I had prepared, which means I'm now going to have to go back into that domain and farm books all over again. Because I just wasted them on a character that I'm never going to use again. But hey, do it for the content, right? Yeah, huh? But that does wrap up her build. Now, of course, the ratio doesn't quite matter, because she's going to be our healer today. Her attack is pretty good. She has a 1,900 attack, which is nice. Now, if you don't remember my Jean video, we are, of course, going to be throwing Zhongli off a cliff, because he has the most HP out of anybody. So, yeah, let's get dead here. Thank you for your services. Okay, let's use her E here. You can see as I attack, his HP is actually going up. So if I do the sacrificial and do it again, this is actually pretty good. She's a really valuable healer if built correctly, you guys. Hey. And her E just went down. But she managed to heal a ton of HP back to Zhongli, if you can see here. He now has 36,000, before he had only 7,000. So as you saw there, with the duration of 2 of Qiqi's E's, including the sacrificial buff, she managed to heal around 30,000 HP back to our Zhongli. Now I don't know what that means per tick, but I still think that is really good. But anyways, now let's throw Zhongli off a cliff again and see how much her Q can heal. Okay, we're back. Now let's use her Q and see how good her healing is. I could be seeing this wrong, but the Q did absolutely nothing. Oh, okay, so I see how this works now. So when it marks opponents with the this thing, and she hits them, it also continuously regenerates HP. So it's basically the same function as her E. Okay, so that wraps up our healing test. I think Qiqi is actually a really valuable healer, pretty underrated in my opinion, because she's kind of similar to Noelle in the way that when her Q and E are both active and she attacks, she does healing, which I think is really good. If built correctly, Qiqi can be an amazing healer, so guys, definitely use Qiqi if you have her. Don't just let her sit around and collect dust, because it's like Kokomi, but except it's cryo, so it's really good. But now, let's move on to the long-awaited physical test. Now, you guys, I'm very sad because this test would be absolutely amazing if I had Aquila Favonia, but I have no 5-star swords, and I really, really, really want Aquila Favonia from, like, the standard banner or wherever you get it from, because it would be such an improvement to, like, my entire account, basically, and every single test that I do with any sword user. But the only physical damage sword that I have is Prototype Rancor, so we're just going to be using that one. I know this attack and def stacks won't really do anything, but hey, what do you know? But anyways, let's just give her my Eula's artifacts and see how much physical damage she does. Alright, Qiqi now has Eula's artifacts and the Prototype Rancor, and that brings her ratio up to 50 to 150, so I mean, that's pretty good. I think I want to maybe eat some food or something to help with that ratio a little bit more, because it is lacking a little bit. I'm also considering sacrificing this sword because she already has 100 physical damage bonus, and I think this 30 at this point might be kind of useless. And also the sub-staff for that one. This one has more attack, and it also increases her crit ratio by a lot more. So as you can see here, she still has a good 83% physical damage bonus, which is really nice. So I think with this, I'm just going to eat some crit damage food, or crit rate food, excuse me, and we can try out physical Qiqi. Now, of course, for the team comp, it's basically going to be my Eula team, except it's mini Eula this time, so let's get into this test. Here we are with our physical team for physical Qiqi. I'm slightly concerned that this is going to go really badly, because Qiqi is not a DPS, and if you've seen the scaling of her normal attacks, you would also be concerned. And before we get too deep into it here, I do want to eat some food, so let's eat this one. Increases crit rate by 8%. Okay. Let's roll here. Hey! 6k? Sweet stuff. 6k again. And it's dead! We just soloed the Cryo Regicide with Qiqi! Well, hey, that was not bad. I expected it to be a lot worse, actually. She did some 6k physicals. That was good, we all appreciate that. I didn't see much of her charge attack as much as I thought I would, but she did 4k with her charge attack, and I'm pretty happy with that. So hey, Qiqi is not all bad. But now, it is the time you have all been waiting for. Melt Qiqi. Okay, here's her Blizzard set. Weapons stay the same, and oh my god. Okay, I guess my Ayaka is just really OP because Qiqi does not have crit damage scaling, so our Melt Qiqi is going to be really nice. Okay, so for this test, we need a constant applier of Pyro, which would be Xiangling. Where are you? Here you are. And we need Mona so that she can increase damage. One thing I am thinking about is Qiqi not having enough elemental mastery to really proc Melt, because I think that might be a little screwy if she doesn't have enough. So if I look right now, she has 82, which is good and all, but I think I might want to see if I can get a little bit more. Okay, I switched out her Goblet, and now she has more crit rate and more elemental mastery and a lot of def. So, tank Qiqi, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, I'm really nervous because I know I'm definitely not going to get this on the first try, so holy crap. $67k? Okay. Qiqi, I see you. I can't believe I got it first try. Holy crap, bro. Okay. Hey. Qiqi did 67k. And actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of ironic, but Qiqi did the same amount of damage as Jean in the last video. Jean, please crit for the love of God. Hey, there we go. That was 9k physical. I don't know if that's because I did Jean's incorrectly, or if I did Qiqi's really correctly. Or neither of those things. But still. And Jean's burst damage also is 637%, and Qiqi's is 427%, but I know when I tested Jean, her crit ratio was different than Qiqi's. So that could be a factor, might not be a factor, but I think that's still pretty ironic, actually. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more character showcases, challenges, tests, or anything like that in the future, make sure to let me know by leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already. Or if you have any specific ideas that you want to see in the future, you can comment those as well. Also make sure to hit the notification bell so that you never miss out on any new content that I upload. And I did want to say thank you so much for 12,000 subscribers. It makes me so happy, you guys. I will be doing a Q&A, so make sure to check my community tab or reply to the pinned comment with any questions that you have for me. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends!